have a panic attack or something? It's 7:16 in the morning. Wednesday, November 13th, 2024. I need to get up, clean my sink, clean the toilet, clear off the table, maybe, move some stuff around. Like, that's like the best you're gonna do. These people are just trying to like fuck with me and humiliate me or something. 'Cause I don't want them in here. They don't even give a fuck about all the harassment stuff that's been going on. Yeah, like, you know, I thought Kamala Harris was gonna win the election. Is like something I keep thinking, like how much I thought she was gonna win. And she didn't, right? So you really think someone's gonna email you by like 8 or 9 a.m. and say, hey, we watched that video of the motorcycle thing last night. You're right, someone's like stalking you, don't worry. We believe you now. And we also don't like how they responded about other stuff. So we believe you and don't even worry about letting them in or something. Like, just, you can let it go. Like, you really think that's gonna happen? Like, what's your gut instinct? I just really want them to do that. I want them to email me back this morning and say that, like, they're letting and that seems like, it's like, that's even less likely than Kamala Harris should have won the election. Like, I mean, it's just about gut instincts and stuff. I feel like my stomach's like really fucked up right now because I'm like really scared. The last time they were in my room, I got sick 4 days later. I said that multiple times. Somebody put fucking hot sauce in front of my door. They thought this shit was funny. Obviously, they're not going to investigate themselves. They're like, must be in on fucking with me. And you're supposed to let them in your apartment and have keys to it? This is fucking wrong. And like, you're gonna put up with it and do it because if you don't, they're gonna take steps to evict you again. So you have to. And like, the absurdity of like, I told you I needed help and supplies. You wrote me off. Twice they said, someone can't just walk with you everywhere. Like I was a little baby that wanted my hand held. I'm asking for like the most basic sense of like, I haven't left my room for an entire year. Why don't you care so much? Like, this shit is just really amusing to you. So much. Yeah, the idea, oh, look at the poor, her back is broken and she's been isolated inside for 4 years. What a joke. Ha 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 ha. Let's kick her in the face. This is fun for us. That's how it feels to me. Why can't I express that without somebody even being like, it feels like they're in my room and won't leave me alone? There have been people out all night. All night. On an empty fucking, like, no one was here place. That's what it turned into. I'm trying to think, like hypothetical conversations between the management owner and the company that runs the building. Like, in a positive way. Oh, yeah, we want to keep people housed. We understand that's the basis of the housing that she lives in. That's what we do for a living. Poor people, we rent to poor people. It doesn't make sense for us to make her homeless. But what? You're like afraid I'm gonna sue you? You wanted this to... I can't work. But you just don't believe me? Like, COVID just didn't matter to you so much. You were like trained to think I was stupid or something? They know, especially the owner knows I've been in here this whole time. Why can't you, like, sympathize on the small, like, that level? You take anybody and have them isolated in anything for 4 fucking years. What do you expect to happen to their body? Why aren't you giving a shit? Why is there a sense like I needed to be nice to you for you to be nice to me? I've been harassed. I've never even seen these people that are like, they said that it's a different maintenance guy than last time. But they have the same name. Okay, that's a super coincidence. I mean, are you just trying to fuck with me some more? Like, you're just so worried about... Like, if she doesn't remember, let's pretend it's somebody else. What are you doing? Like, are you just, like, fucking lying to me? Why is this fun or funny or, like, something to do to anyone? And then, yeah, all this shit that just happened just last night. Let me guess, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, if by, like, 9 a.m., they send me an email from, like, upper management even that just is like, oh, you're right, this is fucked up. I guess it just hadn't clicked before. They haven't emailed me at all. Like, they fell off the face of the earth. The scary idea that, like, for all you know, they could be dead. Like, and somebody is just, like, taking over their buildings. And they're dead. I called them during the eviction trial thing. It went to a voicemail. They could just have left the voicemail. I mean, like, it's just, like, in the sense of, like, that's how, like, separated, and I've been here since 2015, and I've never met them in person. But they, like, can execute me at will. They didn't try to stop the eviction. You think, like, maybe the real person would have if they were, like, around? They own like 1,300 units. They sit on some housing advisory board. How could they just be like, well, fuck this one girl though. She can go suffer. She's a pain in my ass. Oh yeah, and fuck whatever COVID was. Fuck like extraneous circumstances. Fuck her documented harassment. Just fuck this girl. I don't want to deal with it. And sips wine or something. Like, that can't be right. And if she is really so, like, heartfelt person, why isn't she emailing me back? Like, no, they care. They know exactly what's at stake. They totally get it. Then why aren't you emailing me back? I mean, what? I must have had, like, what, 4 different emails with her directly in the last 10 years? And, like, that's it anyway. It was an email directly from her that said the keys were stolen in 2021. And yeah, they send this email and then they dropped it completely. Like, no one came to change the keys. Or anyway, like, they haven't brought this up again since 2021. That's what I mean. For all you know, she's, like, not even there. Yeah, it's in the stipulated agreement. It's like they were supposed to investigate harassment. They're telling me it was there was one thing they talked about. I've had, like, even just in the past week, I've sent them like 5 different fucking emails about different things. They focused on one thing, said it was just a disagreement, and like that was it. I mean, they pretty much like just told me to go fuck myself. But is the garbage truck here again? 7:28. They did come. It felt like they didn't come all night this time until like 5:10 in the morning, and then something came again at like 5:30 something, and now again at 7:28 maybe. If that's a garbage truck, it could just be like a truck. Whatever. Yeah, if I hear it, I noticed. I don't know what the fuck. Like, the idea that they're just toying with you. Maybe until they had actually tried to evict me, they were just fucking with me. But then, you know, like, that's not. It's like somebody playing with, like, a knife at your throat and then they really cut you a little bit. That's not playing. Like. Yeah, I mean, if the building owner person is just missing, you know, they have like 5 other emails of stuff. No, none of the people from that business or whatever have emailed me back. None of them. Whoever the fuck this, yeah, he had like his own separate email thing. Even it wasn't from like the usual official long one. It was like a short one. He could have made it up on Google or something. But, well, you went to trial, and there was a real judge, right? And he said that the lawyer was real. But is it possible that the building has really been taken over by people that have, like, they're not really anything? How wouldn't they fucking have figured this out if that was true? Like, then, yeah, you don't want them to have keys to your fucking apartment. Even if you do have a camera. So if they come inside, you can prove it, but who are you proving it to? The ACLU? Like, what the fuck? sounds. Yeah, it's like, would someone smart fucking, like, be around and not whatever, like, a conspiracy is? Last time they came into my apartment, they walked past a wall of trash bags, took my fire alarm, and left. Replaced my fire alarm. That was it. That was in 2022. I got sick 4 days later. Like the worst of, like, pain I'd had in my fucking life. Why would I let them in my room? Well, who is supposed to figure something out if I died? That's what the video is for? This is evil. Nothing about this makes sense for how life is or should be. It's just people being dicks. Like, they don't even really know what to do. But they're used to having a home of their own and family to rely on and a bank account, and everyone else is a moron or something. How could you be so unempathetic? They're not from here either. Well, it's really hard for me to think they were going to be nice about it based on the way she replied to my emails. And, like, pretty much told me to fuck myself about harassment stuff. That's absurd. I'm supposed to trust that they're going to, like, not be psycho about whatever? Someone on a fucking motorcycle again, by the way. Yeah, I mean, like... It's like I'm screaming just a few hours from now. Like trying to scream at a few hours from now to stop. Like, I don't know what to do. If it was my own house I would not let them in my house. I would tell them to buzz off. They didn't even, like, investigate shit either. Some idea, you have to hold to this agreement. They didn't hold to the fucking agreement. It's weirder of them to want you to have to argue it. Like they want you to get people in trouble or something. That makes no fucking sense. Yeah, they all went out of their way for me to get them in trouble. Sure. That makes sense to anything. What are they getting out of that? How am I spoiled? How? My back is like fucking broken. How am I fucking spoiled? Why won't you understand I've been terrorized? Because you're the one fucking doing it? I was an awesome fucking person that had a life to live. Thank you very fucking much. Period. I was never here to run for office. Why should I give a fuck about, like, making sure that you're pandering to the audience? Someone has been using me for something the whole time. I just don't know what the fuck it is. I don't get what the fuck they wanted out of this. There's too many different options you can guess. I don't get it. I'm just really angry because I don't know what to do. I don't feel like I should have to let them in. I want upper management to be like adults, email me back and say I don't have to let them in. What about the cat's rights? My cat died. Cats have the right to purr, pet it, and get premium grade cat food. Okay. Yeah, I miss my cat a lot. Thanks for the, like... Interjection. Take a picture of that. The fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? My cat was my best friend. This is shittier without them. I mean, what a, like, stupid fuck. Like, I'm afraid that I'm a human being going to die. And you're like... This is... Yeah, okay. I hope my cat fucking haunts people like you. And anyone who was around when my cat died. What a fucking weird troll. I mean, you do, it's like you just said, fuck everything I was just talking about because cats. Are you psycho? Yeah, if I could link my cat dying to something, I would, but I can't. Like, they were banging on the wall and outside doing shit when my cat was dying. As if people, like, knew my cat was dying. But I can't prove shit about it. They aquamated my cat. I didn't have money to get, like, testing done on him or something. Just like a cold, heartless fucking thing to say. Yeah, let's disregard. Why would you disregard? I loved my cat, and I took really good care of him. We were better creatures on this planet than the shit surrounding us. Yeah, the feeling that somebody watched your cat die, so they're gonna watch you die. You people are monsters. You shouldn't live with yourselves. I hope you're fucking haunted. I don't know, I just need to block this fucking person. That was such a gross fucking interjection. 7:45 in the morning.